it's open court reading time. Go grab your open court reading books. We have a new story called New Hope about a family who comes to America. It's a pretty great story. Also, you're going to need your assessment, and at the end of the story, I have someone reading it to you, and we're going to go over our assessment just like we did last week. So if you have any questions, let me know.
Jimmy loved to visit Grandpa. He loved the old-fashioned ice cream store in New Hope, where Grandpa lived. He loved the recycling dump, and he especially loved the statue in the park. "Who is that man?" Jimmy always asked. And every time, Grandpa told him the same wonderful story. "That's Lars Jensen," Grandpa began. "Over 100 years ago, in 1885, Lars sailed to this country from Denmark. He brought his wife, Karen, and their 2 children, Peter and Matilda, to start a new life in America. When they landed in New York, they took a train to Minnesota. There, Lars bought a wagon, 2 horses, a hunting rifle, tools, a tent, several bags of seeds, and plenty of food for the trip. Then he and Karen and Peter and Matilda began the last part of their long journey. On narrow trails, they traveled through forests and forded rivers and across the wide plains. Sometimes they joined up with other travelers, and Peter and Matilda fell asleep to tales of Sitting Bull told around the campfire. One night, a yellow dog appeared at the campsite. "He must have followed us from the town we passed through this morning," said Karen. "Well, we can't take him back now," said Lars. So Peter and Matilda adopted him. They named him Fido. One day, just as they came to a river, one of the axles on their wagon broke. Lars took off his hat and scratched his head. Fish were jumping in the river. A doe and her fawn stood at the edge of the forest. "Hoggers," said Lars. "This looks like a good place. Let's stop here." By the time the first snow fell, they had planted and harvested their first crop and built a small cabin for themselves and a shed for their horses. Each morning, after checking their traps, Lars and Peter worked on the fence until Karen called them in for hot stew and bread. The following spring, while Karen and Matilda worked in the garden, Lars and Peters built a small ferry. All that summer, Lars ferried people and wagons across the river. Business was brisk. Lars's ferry was the only way to cross the river for miles. One day, a blacksmith named Franz arrived. A busy ferry landing would bring lots of business, so instead of crossing the river, he stayed to build a forge. Soon, lumbermen arrived to harvest the rich forests, and farmers began to clear the land for their crops. "All these people need a general store," said Lars. So he traveled several days to the nearest big town to buy rope and shoes and nails and fabric and all the other things he knew the people would need. He named his shop the New Hope General Store. As the years passed, more and more people came to the village by the river. The old, slow-moving ferry was replaced by a wooden bridge. Now that crossing the river was so easy, the stagecoach began to stop at the New Hope General Store. One day, a traveler named Saul got off the stage and stayed. 3 months later, he opened the New Hope Hotel. New Hope became a busy, bustling place. A wagon builder set up shop next door to the general store. Then came a bank and a stable and a barber shop and a newspaper office. The New Hope Gazette printed all the news and invitations and signs too. Soon, Main Street had shops on both sides and a church with a bell and its steeple at the north end. 1200, Matilda married Franz' son Heinrich in that very church, and the whole town came to celebrate the wedding. Matilda and Heinrich moved into a house on the brand new street of Maple Lane, and Heinrich built the New Hope Tannery to make the best leather gloves and saddles and boots west of the Appalachian Mountains. By 1910, when Matilda's little boy Hans was 4 years old, the railroad had come to New Hope. On it came traveling actors and salesmen and businessmen and friends and some people who stayed and became new citizens. "And then what, Grandpa?" Jimmy asked. "And then came me," said Grandpa. "Hans grew up to be my daddy, and you're a great-grandpa." "Tell about the statue," said Jimmy. "When I was 5 years old," said Grandpa, "New Hope built this statue, and your great-grandpa told me the story that I just told you. It's a statue of Lars Jensen, your great-great-great-grandfather, who started this town because his axle broke."
So on your open court assessment, I'm going to give you a few details. You guys have to figure out number 1 and 2. That's in the beginning of the story. Number 3, it says, when they arrived in America, how did the Jensens travel across the country? There are actually 2 ways. And that is on page 270. There are 2 answers for here. They first, after they got to New York, then they traveled to Minnesota one way, and then they traveled after Minnesota another way. Okay? Number 4 says, what made the family stop and settle? That's on page 272. What was the reason that they just stopped and decided to settle where they did? Okay? It says, now let's read this carefully. It says, what is a ferry and what does it do? So there are 2 answers here. Okay? That's on page 274. And then, so is number 6, 274. And then, why did the blacksmith decide to stay? 275. Okay, so those are the page numbers you can reference if you are looking for it. 8 and 9, you're on your own, my friends. So if you guys have any questions, you can definitely send this to me just like you've been doing your Wordly Wise, and I will be glad to look at it. Okay?